Leviosa! Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Leviosa! A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant! An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize...
This must be my... I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house... I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
I was worried Transfiguration would get too difficult.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be... Revelio. Incendio!
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio! Incendio!
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
I've always said that travel broadens.
ready to take on all challenges.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
This is sure to put an end. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a... Thank you for all of your help. No more puffskein dunking for me.
I'd like to think that.
Revelio.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm a friend. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a... My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library...
That sounds brilliant.
Thank you. Somehow I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the Our meat told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the... If you could collect them and bring them...
Incendio! Revelio.
My mother sent me a howler.
That's it. Revelio.
Now, how
Was
nice
it 2
to see
pinches
you,
of
my young
Angelica or
friend.
3?
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Owls, fascinating.
Revelio. Revelio.
She growing punches on me again.
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seed.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in...
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil, sunlight.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. Now, what say we branch out? You'll find that some plants are better suited to... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put some... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander.
You were? I mean, dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. You get the idea. Anyway, we, Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Magical plant.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounty. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
I'm going to have to use a vacuum to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collect...
Oh, what a relief! I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hand.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing. Now, to work out where... Perhaps I should start brushing up on... Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hog...
Professor Black would never allow them. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as...
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more...
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a...
Pleasure to meet you. Wait.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add...
I suspect that...
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in shop.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as...
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon's Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor, I was...
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're...
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot... That'll be all. think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Oh, there was something else.
Revelio.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in her body.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel brought...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for facts. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Revelio.
If something threatens me, the first thing I can't do is Protego.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be... But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the minute. But look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in? You can stop by any time.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
You for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy... You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like...
Splendid! Precisely the response...
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither... Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from... A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you...
It sounds dangerous,
I understand. But I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did.
It will. Thank you so much. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for... I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings,
I'm sorry this happened to you.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I... Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was... It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Wonder who lives here. It's like a place... After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. Hello, sir. What?
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the...
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vet... It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with him, which means he's free to do what he...
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a... In fact, I'll give you the My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Levioso.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. Both of you have inspired me.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a danger.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. In the meantime, remember, I am here.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Tough practice.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. We could hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Stop that!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your... Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little...
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they...
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to call... I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and...
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component.
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the...
Precisely. Would you care? I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Incendio! Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must have...
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across. My guess is that each will also require... Which you can find in Hogsmeade, should... I really must... And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of
Revelio.
my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio!
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Not enough reflection on the
Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you. He was vague as to details, but mentioned... I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine.
Is there anything...
Oh, yes. It's terribly special, but not in the way... But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, never heard much about him after that. But it seems as if perhaps he thought that the wand had some special Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making.
I'll have a look for you.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one.
Statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Revelio.
I recognize those handles. One charm should do the trick. No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio.
Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. Oh, this'll do nicely. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
Leviosa.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio.
This will do nicely. Nothing. No statues here. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw?
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some...
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes.
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the...
If that's the only way for me to get...
If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! 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 Revelio.
You're the little son that saved Trevor.
Incendio!
Reductor! Not so tough now, are ya?
slippery little spring.
What have you done?
Confringo! You'll feel that some potato! Didn't learn that in first year, did ya? That's proper food for that is! Better luck next time! Potato!
What have you done? You dare slay one of my own! You will fall! Avoiding our problem.
Here, incendio. Your poaching days are over.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching their crack crop.
Revelio.
None of us are intimidated by your rash decisions. Especially the one where you ended up with an actual rash. What's this? You may want to move. Is this your best friend? Luck. Stop thinking around like a...
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw.
Well said. Now what?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear... Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
No, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Lumos. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Stop it! I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Revelio. Not going to touch those. Ugh. Revelio. wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackson.
Incendio! Protego! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of it. I'll need to look around for the symbol. must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room is starting to flood. Being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started up.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall.
found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.